to my channel. So I am back, and this video is very random as I will not be doing any review but a liquid, a hint, or some glitter. So this is the glitter, and it's just very random. I don't know, it's just I feel like doing a look like that. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. For today's look is we will be using this Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and the first shade that we will be using would be this one right here, the lightest pink, as our transition shade. This this transition shade is super light, and FYI guys, I don't normally, or I don't apply any eyeshadow primer. It's just I don't feel the need. So it's just a concealer and a foundation on my lid, and then that's it. This looks so light, but it's okay because this is just a transition shade. We will use a darker shade after this. Next to the transition shade would be this one right here, a little bit darker, as our transition shade is pretty super light. So we're gonna intensify that look. I really used to like this BH Cosmetic Take Me Back to Brazil palette so much, and but I just realized just today, since I'm really having difficulty building up to intensify the shade, it's just when I touch it, it's really pigmented, don't get me wrong, the palette is really pigmented, but it's just the quality of the shadow when you touch it, it's a bit rough, and yeah, it's rough and it feels powdery, but the quality, the pigmentation, some shades are really intense and they're easy to blend, easy to work with, but the lighter shades like the pink, you've seen it, right? My transition, it's very subtle. I'm not done with the upper, but we'll proceed first to the lower lash line, and this would be the shade that I will be using. This is the second shade that we use, and we'll just head straight to this because it's more intense than the first shade that I used, and using a different brush. And then I'll start here on my outer V, connecting them, and then drag the shade towards the center and inner corner. Next shade would be this blue right here. There's a lot of shades of blue, but looks like this shade would be the perfect shade for today's look. So I will just stamp it, and then scratchy motion and stamp again. So the stamping is like filling in those spaces that are not filled with the shade, and like that. So I'm building up colors, like grabbing pigments and then apply. If I'm not satisfied, then I grab some more, and I'll clean it with the second shade that we used earlier, this one right here, this, and dip the brush, and I'll go back to the blue shade, stamp some more, and drag it like that. Okay. I am I'm super disoriented this morning. I feel so lousy as I didn't have my coffee, but we'll proceed for the lower lash line. This would be the second shade that we will be using. Applying the color to on top of my lash line, and I have noticed that the shade is intense compared to the brush that I use for my crease. So this brush is really stiff, so that's why it picks up a lot. No, it picks up pigments and it applies pigments intensely, while this one right here is really soft kind of brush. So once you apply it, it only applies less pigment. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna fix my crease so both this part, lower part, and the upper part would look even. I know this I know this is very odd, but I'm gonna be using this darker shade right here for my inner V highlighter. Oops. And this one right here. Almost done with the lip. I'm just gonna have to. It's so noisy in the background, so and it's really there's a lot of fallout. So look is almost done, and what's missing, I guess, is the glitters. I'm really scared using brush, guys, as I think my makeup moves when I use brush. I just feel, but maybe it's not. I'm just paranoid, maybe. So it's fixed. I will be using this NYX Professional Makeup Glitter Primer as our like glue for the glitter, and the glitters are waiting here. So I'll be more extra careful this time as I drop some of them on the carpet. My god, some are dropping on the floor. I'll just do it like that. It's easier. That in the air. I thought applying. I thought it's easy to put glitter, but it's not. So funny. This is whatever. I guess this is enough here. And I'm gonna add here that part. Planning to just apply less on the crease part. Same goes to the other side. I'll just put less glitter. I guess that's enough. And then I'll be right back once I'm done. I'll just gonna put my lashes off cam and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I'm back. Pulses are on. Now I tied my hair as I will be applying my contour, and we will be using this Pure Cosmetics Contour palette, and I'm just gonna use this lightest shade right here. This is Inventor, as the other one is pretty darker than my shade. So I got this palette from my BoxyCharm. I don't know which month was it, but it's from my BoxyCharm, and this is a good palette because it has a highlighter, but I don't reach for it because I like the one that I have, the BH Cosmetics. This one has a dark shades, and if you've made a mistake tapping your brush hard, it grabs a lot of pigments and it's really dark. But from time to time, if I do a record like this, I use this one, but not on like daily basis. And now we're done with our contour. So for my blush on, I will be using this shade right here. This brand is Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I will be using this shade Rose right here. So if you want to know a review if this brand is really good, you can just check my video as I am doing. I did a review on this one if it's worth our money. So let me apply. So I prefer rosy I prefer peachy kind of look when it comes to my cheek, as it looks natural compared to the darker shades. And the liquid lipstick that I am wearing right now is this Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade of Verona, as I don't want you to focus on my lips, but instead here, because this is the main purpose, this is the main attraction in today's video. So I'm gonna be using this Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I love this because it's so misty. This is the final look, guys. We are done. I've set my face, and I know my lips, I'm not very creative when it comes to my lip shades, as I feel so like safe. I feel pretty using this shade right here, Verona Ofra, and it's so lightweight, it's not sticky. I love it, and it doesn't take away any attention away from my eyes. So all attentions on the eyes. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed yet, then please do subscribe. Please support small YouTubers like me. So yeah, I had a good time doing this. Hope you too, and see you on my next post. I love you guys. Bye.